How's it going, guys? My name is Alex.
Good evening.
And welcome to a brand new video where I'm going to be speculating and discussing all the new players and free players that we are supposed to get starting this Thursday. Konami is going to be celebrating its 9th mobile anniversary, meaning that we will see a selection of epic players like this one, most likely, or Konami is going to be dedicating the Showtime packs for this celebration. This doesn't seem to be dedicated to anything though. That's something that they announced in their Connect event. We're going to be getting one player from Germany, one from England, one from Netherlands, and one from Turkey, and you'll be able to select one for free. Now, I asked Grok and I asked ChatGPT, who also agreed with the selections according to the hashtags and the voting that has been going on. You could have voted, for instance, using the hashtag on Twitter, and allegedly it's going to be Guehi, Joshua Kimmich, Matthias Ligt, and Kadioglu. So we already had several cards of Joshua Kimmich. For instance, this one was the old Showtime card, and it looks like we're gonna be getting something very similar. Now this is 35 levels, defending +2, and shutdown booster. It doesn't look like it's an exceptional card. Back in the day, of course, it was very good because he doesn't have exceptional pace and exceptional dribbling. But on the other hand, we may expect something similar. So a player that can play as a right back, as a center midfielder and defensive midfielder, and his playstyle is of course activated with the latter two. Guehi, on the other hand, may be a very interesting card. This is his featured card, and I decided to add some levels, assuming that we're getting like a special booster on him, like rebuilding his extra frontman. So that would be probably a slight downside, since extra frontman like to venture forward, and it's not necessarily something that is very useful. So they may just vacating their center back position and then bring in some trouble and just because exposing your defensive line. Kadioglu had the Showtime card. This one is even older one. This one had like a single booster, and I decided to give him a little bit more levels, assuming that we're getting this card. This is the model of the card, right? So that's what I'm basing it off. They most likely won't be changing the base stats, but the amount of levels that you can redistribute them to your taste. Now, he will be a box-to-box card, most likely, and the beauty of this card is that you will be able to play him in 6 positions at once, and with additional booster you can even go with 7th position as well. And Matthias Ligt, finally, I gave him a little bit more levels. This is his old card from Bayern Munich. The problem with this card, and like his cards in general, that he doesn't have a lot of pace. Now acceleration is pretty low. You can go to very good numbers in defending and jump and physical contact. No, he's pretty tall, but this is the pace numbers of Tony Adams pretty much, so it's not really exceptional card. So let's assume you have 4 players in your team, and interestingly, they are forming a very nice backline, as you can see. Kadioglu can play as a winger, of course. You can play him as a left winger, left midfielder, and even right and left midfielder. His weak foot proficiency is decent on the card that we reviewed already, so it's going to be probably occasionally, and the accuracy will be high. But you can play him, you can see, in multiple positions here. So this is probably the most versatile card. The second one would be Kimmich. Of course, you can play him as a center midfielder, defensive midfielder, and the right back. And then 2 center backs, which most likely are going to be a little bit heavy. So depending on the team that you have, I mean, obviously we are just speculating right now. We don't know really the levels and the type of cards that we're getting. It looks like we are getting these cards though. And for instance, you look at my team, the positions that I can improve would be probably center midfielder, like an orchestrator. If Kimmich is gonna be better than my Modric, I will probably play him there. But on my bench I have Pirlo as well, who is a great orchestrator too. So I may go for Kimmich. And the good thing about Kimmich is that he's playing for Bayern, who are winning most of their games, and he's gonna be in A condition. The problem for Kadioglu, who is the second player that I like the most, is that he plays for Brighton and they have streaky runs. Sometimes they win a lot of games in a row, like they are performing very well this few game weeks in the Premier League. But they can concede a goal, and he is a defender, right? If he is going to be a defender, or if he's a midfielder, he's a box-to-box player then. He's playing as a left back right now. He also played as a right back a lot. So I might be interested in getting these players. As you can see, my center back position is stacked. I already play Baresi as a right back. So I may as well just get Kimmich, and he is pacey enough. I can play him as a right back if needed. But realistically, this is a very nice campaign from Konami, just because we see Showtime cards being released bi-weekly, like this Valverde, there's Big Time Semenyo, Elliot Anderson, and it just doesn't feel like everyone who is not spending money is just like is excited about the updates necessarily. So if you want to be excited about the updates, you got to spend coins, because at this point saving coins for every pack is not realistic at all. You may be lucky with 100 coins for one, maybe twice. In other news, Barcelona has just won the La Liga in a crucial game. For the first time, I think it was decided in El Clásico. And they won it with like 2 games left to go. And this is going to be probably meaning that, like in the previous year, we'll see a selection of feature cards and maybe like a cheeky card that is better than just a feature card. Like this Kunde from the previous campaign still can enter my main team on console, for instance. And speaking of the player of the week cards, Marcus Rashford scored a free kick. Victor Osimhen gets probably one because they won their respective leagues. But the thing that I'm excited the most about is probably this mobile anniversary campaign, right? So if that celebration is gonna be separate, meaning that you may be able to get an epic card, it will be probably a selection where you can like maybe get more than one, but usually you're guaranteed to get one. Like we expected to get Ronaldinho and George, but everyone got like a random card from that pack previous time. I hope Konami is not repeating the same mistake again. In other news, I just reviewed this Luis Diaz card. It is a pretty decent card. I mean, I didn't score a lot of goals with him, played only like him as a super sub as usual, just because he doesn't really fit my formation. I'm trying the possession, similar to what Indominator is using, with attacking fullback, and on the right side I have a whole player. So I really can't play him there because I'm expecting Zanetti to track back, because he has the skill. It's not necessarily for tracking back, it's for to being aggressive, and I gave him deep line instruction, something that Luis Diaz won't be able to do. And of course for the striker center forward I have a crazy competition here, so he's not necessarily entering my team, but acceleration burst is a fun skill to use. I have Luis Araujo with acceleration burst, scored a fantastic golazo for me. There you go, that's how you use acceleration burst in addition to blitz curler skill. That's why I like having 2 additional skills on players. Luis Araujo has been cooking for me big time. And of course you can do the same shot technique with Luis Diaz, but still it's a very fun card to dribble with. So this has been the video. Let me know what you think about the upcoming update. Are you excited for the new cards? I'm looking forward to provide you with some additional info if you get some, and I'll see you next one. Peace.